Madewell jeans and White House black market jeans. This was an in-store try-on. I have a lot to say, so let's jump into it. So this is going to be an honest review, so take it with a grain of salt. Take what's helpful, leave the rest, no worries. First, I want to say that it has been a hot minute, you guys, since I have actually been shopping in store for jeans. That's because of two reasons. One, I'm petite or short, so I order most everything online. It's just easier that way. And two, I don't live very close to a large shopping mall where there are lots of options and different stores to choose from. So I went right up to the sales lady and asked her if they carried a petite section. She said yes, and she led me to the back of the store where there was a petite denim bar. So this is where they keep, you know, all the different jeans that they carry in one spot. And they had one for petites. However, the only styles that they had were a wide leg and a perfect vintage jean. I asked her if there were any other styles of jeans in petite inside the store, and there wasn't. There also wasn't any other pieces of clothing in petites. So no petite tops, no petite blazers or jackets, no petite dress pants. It was literally limited to those two pairs of jeans. So first of all, that was their petite section. Not surprising altogether, but a little bit disappointing. I was hoping they would have a dedicated section to petites, but that just wasn't the case. So I went ahead and I picked up a pair of the petite wide leg pants and the petite perfect vintage pant. I also grabbed a pair of jeans in a regular size, or not petite, because they were an ankle fit pants. So I'm thinking maybe I can make that work since it would hit at the ankle on someone who is not petite. Maybe it'll work. We're gonna try it out. So the first pair I tried on was the wide leg jean. I picked these up in a size 26 petite. These retail for $138, and online you can purchase them in regular, petite, and tall. So these fit okay. The length was okay, the waist was okay. I felt like they were a little bit strange in the hips, but most importantly, I felt like these made me look shorter than I already am. So that's not really the look I'm going for. I also just didn't feel like it balanced my proportions very well. And this is not to say that these might look fantastic on someone else, but for me, they just didn't work. And I didn't enjoy that I felt like they made me look shorter than I already am. Maybe that would have been different if I had a pair of heels or something on with them, but I just wasn't happy with the overall fit. Again, please realize, you guys, that these are just my opinions. Maybe it'll be helpful for you, maybe it won't, but this was my experience that I'm sharing. So moving on to the second pair, I tried on a pair of perfect vintage jean, and these were in kind of a washed black. They weren't a true black, but again, I picked up a size 26 petite. These retail for $128, and again, online you can get them in various sizes and lengths. So on these, the length was okay. I felt like the rise was a little bit too long. The style of the jean was not really my favorite. It tapered toward the ankle. I kind of feel like these were just a skinny jean renamed and repackaged as something else. But this style is not my favorite on my frame. I think it tends to make me look shorter. It just doesn't balance me very well. So even though I could make these jeans work, they just weren't my favorite look. So the last pair I tried on at Madewell was the stovepipe jean. And honestly, like with the last pair, I feel like these are more of a skinny jean, just renamed something else. But we're gonna try them on anyway. I picked up a regular 27 in these jeans and tried them on. The length was a little bit long. I could make it work, but the rise was also long. Again, that tapered look down to the ankle just was not really what I was hoping to find and what I was looking for. So I didn't really enjoy these very much, and they weren't specific to my body shape and size. Could I make any of these jeans work? Yeah, I could, but definitely not at that price point. So my overall thoughts on the Madewell jeans that I tried on, and remember and keep in mind that I'm sure there's many other options online, but I'm just specifically speaking to what was in the store. They seem to be very centered around the wide leg jean, which in itself is okay. But there wasn't a lot of variety. There wasn't a boot cut or a flare or any other style. I was also really disappointed that they had 2 pairs of petite jeans, but nothing else as far as a dedicated petite section. So that was disappointing. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. If you're petite, you understand this problem, and it is very, very common that there's not very many dedicated brands who carry dedicated sections of petite clothes. So not being able to find any of those other pieces that would be on the floor for a person who is not petite or short, just not ideal. But this is also the reason that I explained earlier that I do most of my shopping online, because I know this is the experience that is probably going to happen. So this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, and keep in mind, just my opinion, there was really nothing about any of the 3 jeans that I tried on that made me want to spend $128, $138. Now, these may be a great brand for some of you, and you may love their jeans, and that is absolutely fantastic. For me, it wasn't worth it. I didn't feel like they fit or flattered me in any great way, and that could be because of the styles that I was trying on. I'm sure if I found others online, they may be great. But for this particular shopping experience, they just didn't work for me. The other thing that was disappointing was the sales lady, every time I would ask a question, she would say, well, we can order that for you. Well, I can order it myself, right? So I don't really need you to order it for me because I order all the time anyway. So I'd say for now I'll be skipping the Madewell jeans, but I will revisit them in the future because I think they do have some nice pieces. It's just that this particular day and what they had on the floor wasn't working for me. So before we jump into White House Black Market, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me some comments. I would love to hear back from you. I enjoy so much reading your comments. So leave me a comment. Let's keep this conversation going. So I made it to White House Black Market, and I have to say I was disappointed right off of the bat because the sales lady told me they stopped carrying petite sizes in store. They used to carry petite sizes, so that was really disappointing, but nonetheless, I went ahead and gave it a shot. So the sales lady brought me 2 pairs of jeans that were meant to hit the ankle on a person who is not short or petite. The first pair was a girlfriend mid-rise. I picked these up in a size 4. These retail for $99, and online you can purchase them in the classic fit and petite, and they come in regular, short, and long sizes. So I tried those on first. They work okay. There's nothing that bothers me a whole lot other than just the fact that, again, it feels like a skinny jean. I felt like if it was a girlfriend jean, it would have more of a straight fit, but I felt like the taper was too much at the ankle, which, like I said before, is not my favorite style. But overall, the length is okay. I could make it work. I have to tell you, the biggest thing that bothered me was that I felt like the quality was not there. At one time, I loved their jeans. They were good quality and really well-fitting jeans, and these just weren't doing it for me. I didn't feel like it was the same quality of jean. The workmanship didn't feel there. The quality of the denim didn't feel there. So I was a little surprised. It could be that it was just the style, but overall for $99, it really wasn't a hit. The next pair I tried on was the high-rise Sculpt jean, again in a size 4. These retail for $110. all of the same options for lengths and styles online. So these also felt like a skinny jean to me, just repackaged and renamed something else. I don't enjoy that tapered look to the ankle, as I've said before. So while the jeans fit okay, they fit okay in the waist, the length was okay, it just wasn't what I was looking for. And so that's not the brand's fault, right? And the same for Madewell. It's not their fault. I'm not saying these are bad jeans or don't buy these jeans or, you know, the quality is not what you want. It may be everything you want, but just for me and what I was looking for and what I was hoping to find just didn't hit the mark. So my final thoughts on both Madewell and White House Black Market. I'm not surprised that I didn't find anything in store. It is usually the case, so I will continue to shop or do most of my shopping online. Is it fair? No, but this is the reality if you're petite or short or a different kind of size outside of that norm. So sadly, I'm not surprised, but definitely well acquainted with this type of scenario when I shop in store. On the other hand, I do feel like if the jeans fit and they were amazing, they worked well for my frame, I have no problem paying that price. But obviously, if they don't work, you're not going to purchase them. So again, take all of my opinions with a grain of salt. Maybe it'll be helpful for you, maybe it won't, but I wanted to share my experience with you since it had been quite a while since I had tried on jeans in store. Let me know in the comments if there is something you would like me to review or something that you're curious about that I could review next time. I'm thinking about doing another jean video, maybe with 2 different brands. So let me know if there's something you'd like to see reviewed. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if this was helpful or a thumbs down if it wasn't. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.